Hashtag Esteem Squad. Sorry, I had to restart my other video and this is taking forever to load, but my brother's not paying attention. Anyways, we're going to work on your self-esteem. Now, girls, y'all get called probably fat or something at one point. But you get called beautiful. That's great. You know, we need to work on your self-esteem, though, if you have low self-esteem. Because I know I did in 7th grade. And I still do in 8th grade. You guys out there probably have some self-esteem, too. Now, I ain't a guy, but I feel you guys. You know, I can't say much. I don't know how it is to be a guy, but I know how it is to be a girl. And girls are not less than boys, but they're not better. We're equal. So, most of you are probably middle schoolers or younger or older, you know, in that range. I don't think adults are going to be here, so I'm going to talk about some middle school stuff. Middle school is a jungle, guys. There's prey and then there's predators. And there's even bigger predators. That's how we are. I'm not being stereotypical. I'm just saying. You know, the big predators are waiting to pounce on the little predators, and then they're waiting to pounce on the little tiny itty bitty predators. I'm not saying we're tiny itty bitty. I'm saying that everyone wants to jump on you because they know they can to make them bigger. That doesn't make them bigger. That makes them smaller. That makes their ego bigger. Now, come on. We could have a guy with the ego the size of my room. But him being this small. You know, you just say stuff back to them. You don't have to use your fist, because I know when I was 7th grade, 6th grade and down, before I moved to this foster home, that's what my automatic response is like. Fist. And I know I don't look like that. Preppy and adorable. No, not really. But I'm better than I used to be. I remember my foster mom telling me, you know, pick your battles. My sister used to say that all the time, like, it'll get worse before it gets better. You think I understood what that said? Because I didn't. I really did not. Now I do. Like, you're an itty bitty bunny hopping in the forest. And there's a big tiger that's going to pounce on you. You can fight back. Be like a little jackrabbit. Boom, 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 boom. And it'll just eat you. Or sometimes you'll win. But is that the way to go? You could just run. That's not either. You could stand and say, I'm not going to take it. Just because I'm smaller than you does not mean you get to treat me this way. And then the tigers will walk off. I used to be a rabbit. Now I don't know what I am. Probably a sly fox, you know, guys. No. I used to be like, hey, you want to fight? Come on, let's fight. You know? And my foster mom said that's not the way of doing it. That's not how kids act. I'm sorry, but if you really, really believe in yourself that that's the results, you need to watch more of my videos, because I have a lot of videos. Well, about to be. My foster mom, I love her so much. She has taught me so much since I got put in her home. She taught me how not to care what people say. Just, woo, blow it over. You know, sometimes I still, let's fight. I don't do that a lot anymore. Last year, people would call me fat. I'm like, oh yeah, let's see who's fat when your blood's like, and I'd be like that. I don't want to be like that. That's not how we're supposed to be. People call you fat, be like, uh-huh. The only fat thing in here is your ego. And I think it's taking up the whole hallway. Think stuff like that. And if you can't think that quick for stuff, just say one thing. Okay, I see how you feel. And walk away. That's all you need to say if you can't think of something really fast. You know, but you gotta think of stuff. You know, some girls or some guys have problems with people telling them to go kill themselves. Be like, if I were to kill myself, I'd jump off your ego onto your IQ. You know, my foster sister taught me that one. Be like that. Fight back with words, not fists. Fists are only gonna get you in trouble. Words is way better. You know, for you guys, I get how it is. It's really hard to go ask out a girl. You're so scared what she'll think. She'll either think you're a loser, or she doesn't like you, or she has a boyfriend, so you don't want to ask her out and make a fool of yourself. Go after it. Be like, hey, you know, I was wondering if you like me and if you got, like, be my girlfriend. Be stuff like that. Don't care what everybody else thinks. I have a crush right now. I'm too afraid to ask about them. Don't know what to say. And I stutter, like, hey, what's up? But that's how it goes. For you girls out there, I think girls have the struggling time on Facebook and stuff because guys will be like, oh, you're so fat, you're so ugly, and you can't do nothing about it. You could. Just say stuff at the back. Think before you speak. That's a big thing at my house. At my house, because there's a lot of stuff we shouldn't say to each other. But we're all brothers and sisters. I still love them. I think they still love me. My older sister, Anna, she's the world to me. She had the biggest self-esteem issue for the longest time because people would call her fat. I didn't feel too well about that. That's why I have a big problem with people calling fat. I hate that word. It makes me shiver at the sight of it. Or even at the sound. Oh, that girl's fat. She shouldn't wear that. It makes her look bad. Honey, if you really think that, you try to be in her shoes. See what happens. Would you like it very much? No, you would not. You would not like it if your teacher calls you a cow. You'd be on them. I'm sorry, my sister is my mother pretty much. She's the world to me. I hope you guys have a role model. I really do. I hope you can look at to somebody and be like, that's the person I want to be. I don't want to be this short, little, small individual that thinks only of everybody else and not of herself or his self at one point. Think for yourself for a little bit. And I'm not saying go against your religion. I have no personal views on that. What I'm saying is think for yourself for a little bit. Think what's good for you. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't go help a little old woman across the street with her bags. I'm not at all saying that. What I'm saying is you help her, but after that, you help yourself. Think about who you really are. You could be all gorgeous on the outside. That don't mean squat. If, you try to get a boyfriend and be like, will you go out with me? They'll be like, yeah, you're hot, Next minute you're swinging at them. They'll be like, I'm breaking up with you. I did not know. Or girls, when you go and date those guys that are you only date them because they have a six-pack or they're popular, so it'll make you popular. You think that's gonna work? Honey, you might be popular for a split second, but when he dumps you, you'll be down the chain. Again. Think about you. Don't think about anybody else right now. I want you to have a strong, long thought on who you are. Are you who you're supposed to be? Or are you who you... Sorry, let me rephrase this. Are you who you want to be? Or are you who everyone else wants you to be? You don't have to play. You don't have to act for anybody. Act for yourself. If you feel like you're better being a student that, is average, be average. That's not my business to tell you to be above average or below. My business is to tell you be who you are. If that's all you can do is average, then that's all you can do. But if you can go higher, go higher. Everyone will like you if you go higher. That's just how it works. Going higher, be like, hey, that girl's so cool. I want to look up to her. She got straight A's this week. Can I just get straight A's for once? They'll be your role model. You'll be their role model. Pick someone at the top of the charts that you really like, and I don't mean famous. Your mom or your dad or someone that's so important to you that you would die if they weren't living. Do that. Look up to them. How did they get there? Be like, did they make this choice when they were kids? Because I know I've done some really, really stupid crap. And I look up to my sister. I want to be like my sister. You know, I should have asked myself before I did it. Because I didn't think before I did it. I just did it. Should have asked, did Anna do that to get where she is? Would that affect me to get where Anna is? That's what I need to think. Think about that. Will it affect you to get where your mom is if you did this stupid choice? You know, you girls over here that cut, or you boys that cut. You think that's okay? Because I have a scar. Yeah, I have a couple scars. You can't really see them, but they're right here. I have a couple scars from cutting. I didn't really cut. All I wanted was attention. I just wanted to be, like, noticed. That's not the right way to be noticed. That is beyond the wrong way to be noticed. You know, for you girls that cut, that think that's the only thing that can bring you happiness. It's not. When you're out of this world, there are so many people that are going to miss you. You know what song you need to listen to? Her Last Words by Courtney Parker. Listen to that and think what you think. Think, if I did that, how would it affect me? How would it affect my family? You know, I've had thoughts of suicide. Like, hey, what if I kill myself? You know, life would be better. I don't have to feel pain. But who else has to feel pain? Anna would have to feel pain because she's my sister. She'd feel really bad. I couldn't let that happen. I could put her through misery because I was selfish. Sorry, no. It's not how it works in this world. You know, Anna was right. It always gets worse before it gets better. To me, it feels like it's getting worse right now because I'm in foster care. But I'm about to be adopted, so that's getting better. I'm having a better life, and that took me so many times to realize that. For you boys or girls that have so much self-esteem, you need to look at yourself in the mirror. And I don't mean look at your looks. I mean look at yourself and say something. Say anything at all. Say love. Think about how you said love. Do you say it love or did you say it love? Those are two different things. Love. What's love mean to you? Does it mean love means that everybody likes you, or that they love you means that they give you stuff? That's not what love is, honey. Love is that they'll be by you at all times. You know, I thought I had so many friends, you know, like, oh my goodness, they were so much friends. They're like my besties. But in reality, if I were to get in a fight, would they back me up? Would they be like, ooh, I'll fight with you? Or if someone was picking on me, would they stand up for me? No. You gotta think of that. Who would stick up for you? You know, and if you're the one with the low self-esteem issue, but you still see someone getting bullied, you're just gonna stand there and be like, you know, I'm glad that's not me. No. I will look down on you if you do that. I don't like looking down at people. Don't be a bystander. Be an upstander. Yeah. Be someone. Be somebody. Be someone's hero. And I don't mean go looking for trouble like, ooh, you bully this person, let's punch. No. If you see it, then you help. You see the person knocked on the ground, you step in front of them. Don't put yourself in harm's way, but step in front of them and say, that's not okay. Or go get a teacher, or go get someone that you can trust that will help you. And if they hurt that kid again, you stand in front of them, say, punch me. When they punch you, you'll have proof that they were doing wrong things. I'm not saying, hey, you know, my thought is they punch you first, you punch them back. Me and my foster mom are working on, if they punch you, you wait until you go get someone if you can get away. If you can't get away, then you fight back. It's just how I am. You know, I love this life. I love the world, everything. But I don't like people. I'm not saying I don't like you. Y'all need to hit me up if you got some problems. Like, boy, you got some girl problems? Hit me up. Girls, if you have some guy problems, hit me up too. You know, I have my daily advice column thingy that'll start probably tomorrow. Be who you are. I hope you got